Hi guys, I'm gonna go ahead and review what I learned in this module this past week. So the first thing is excitement, like what excited me about the reading. And one of the things that really excited me and I found very shocking and amazing was that in a family that talks a lot, the child hears that they are right more often than they are wrong. So I see this as kind of being positive towards your kids, and I think that this is something that's very important. I always try to be, positive. I have a positive outcome on life, even though sometimes, you're mad, you're sad, or whatever it may be, but especially towards a kid, which all they know is being happy, you know. I found that very good to know. I also learned that the average amount of words spoken to a child per hour, in a normal household that's talkative, it's about 1,200 words per hour. So that's a big gap because they were talking about how in a family that doesn't talk a lot, it ranges anything between 300 words to 500 words, and that's a huge difference. That's a big gap. So something that worries me a little bit, is the struggle of those children of the parents who aren't talkative, like what they might go through. It gets me thinking about my own life and my own personal life. Like, am I the talkative parent, or do I just do business talk, which pretty much, as explained in the video, is telling your child something like, oh, don't do this, don't touch that, stop it. And it's kind of like a negative talk towards them, you know, stuff that we do without even realizing. And sometimes we think we are having a conversation with our child, but at the end of the day, we're just telling them what to do, which is not really, first of all, something that they want to hear, and second, something that they're going to answer you to. So the third thing would be the need. So something that I would need to know more of. I think I would need to know what tips like we can give those children who lack that vocabulary, without discouraging them, with the classmates that are more advanced, like without making them feel bad, or without pinpointing that they are lacking vocabulary as opposed to other students in their class. And then the last one would be like the stance, steps, and suggestions. I believe I learned a lot during this module and these readings. The information I learned, I know, will help me become a better educator, and it will motivate me to promote conversations with my own kids. My next step is definitely asking them more questions and engaging them in a conversation. Sometimes we're so tied up with our day or our daily activities that we forget to ask, like, oh, how was your day? Or how, what did you do today in school? Or what did you have for lunch? Or something as silly as that. I will personally try to ask. But sometimes, like I said, I'm so caught up in my routine that I forget. But thanks to this class and these videos and this module, I will make it a point to ask them every day, what they did or what they're doing or what they like, what they didn't like, just to open up that via of conversation and communication between, parents and your children, because I believe that that's something very, very important. And I think by having these simple conversations, I think you kind of like create memories for them, and that's pretty much it. Well, bye. Thank you.